Hello YouTube, welcome to my brand spanking new channel featuring this bad boy, the 99 Tahoe 5.7 liter V8 four-wheel drive, and its name is Rambo. I name all my trucks just to develop a good relationship, with all vehicles, and especially classic vehicles and used vehicles. You get out what you put in, so it's a relationship and it's a labor of love, and that's what we're going to be doing. I've decided I better make a channel because we're going to pimp this ride out to the maximum that we can. I'm going to highlight a lot of maintenance and also upgrades. We're gonna add as much as we can to this thing, and you guys can enjoy me breaking my back and busting my knuckles. You can enjoy watching that from the comfort of your own home. So here it is, my 99 Tahoe, which I purchased for a final bid of $850 from Cranky Ape. It's a vehicle auction site, and they have a few locations around the US. I'm in Minnesota, so we have one right here, and this is the third vehicle in a row that I've purchased from Cranky Ape, and it's just been awesome. They are in charge of auctioning off government fleet vehicles as well as personal vehicles for just the everyday John Q public, but they auction the government fleet vehicles, and I love those fleet vehicles because you get service records. And the garages keep up on the maintenance, and that's something that I'm really looking for when I buy a used vehicle. And this particular truck was from MAC, which is the Metropolitan Airport Commission. They're in charge of maintenance and operations of the St. Paul International Airport that we have right here in Minnesota. Now, the thing about Cranky Ape is that you do not get to test drive the vehicles. Now, that can be quite risky. You don't get to test drive them or start them. You do get to crawl in and look at them and inspect before making your bids. But that risk of no test drive is part of the way that you can get great deals like I've been getting. For my past three, they've been awesome. A lot of it depends on their description, and they do a great job highlighting any issues that the trucks may have or vehicles may have, and you can trust them because they will test drive everything, and they will be quite honest and describe any issues that the truck may have. And a lot of it boils down to can you trust what they've said, and in my experience now with three vehicles from them, absolutely you can trust their descriptions. So this had some issues. The driver's side window was stuck up. The tailgate was stuck up, locked. You couldn't open it, and that was a simple fix, just reattaching this rod that they have in their handle opening system there. And yeah, so the nice thing is they do post a video of the engine idling or running, and they maybe will accelerate it a little bit so you can listen to it. And then again, like I mentioned, their descriptions are great, highlighting any problems. And I used to be a Ford Ranger guy, and now that I've gone over to Chevy in this beautiful truck, Rambo truck, I just can't imagine going back to a tiny Ranger, with the V6s. Now I'm driving the 5.7 liter V8 four-wheel drive, and all the room and comfort that comes with it is just awesome. It's just something that you have to have. And we have some options for paint jobs. I go back and forth. Do I want to get rid of these reflective stripes or not? It makes it quite an identifiable and unique vehicle with these. It's just kind of hard for me to decide. There are options for my paint ideas too. I could rattle can it myself. I could buy a Mako paint job. I could even go with vehicle wrap. That's another option I might do. But I've had this truck now for a year. I've driven it for a year. I've put on 10,000 miles in that year. It's been very solid. I have done some repairs and mods already, and I will be highlighting those. One of the big ones was the CV axle assemblies. I replaced both driver and passenger side CV axles. Let's take a look at my service record here. I'll tell you what exactly I've done. And for our upcoming projects here, we got our LMC truck magazine, and of course we got our Haynes manual, 2 essentials. And here is my service record. Now, I also recommend making one of these, not only for your own reference to remember what you did and when you did it, but if you ever do go to sell your truck, this comes in very handy. The buyers love to see this. I mean, not only does it show that you have kept up your maintenance, but it also gives them a peace of mind knowing, for example, that the batteries have been replaced or this and that. So these are things they can cross off their list of worries regarding buying a used vehicle from you. Now, I don't plan to sell this one. In fact, I have plans to upgrade it. Like I was mentioning, we're going to be doing dual exhaust from the cat back. We're going to replace spark plugs, do the rear shock absorbers. What else do we have on the list? We have soundproofing and lots more. So make sure to subscribe and keep your eyes out. If you drive this platform or this specific truck, and all the rest of the compatible models that go along with it. There are so many. Half of the trucks at the junkyard in the American made section, half of them fit for certain parts, fit this model. And I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of going to the junkyard, and out here in Minnesota we have junkyards that allow you to pull your own parts. Out on the East Coast, there was a yard I went to that because of insurance reasons or liabilities, they don't allow people to pull their own parts, which kind of takes a lot of the fun out of the whole thing. But luckily out here in Minnesota, we're able to do that, and that comes in very handy with these old trucks. Not everything you want to get at the junkyard, because after all, hey, a lot of it's going to be junk. But certain things you can get by doing that, and then for the rest, of course, you just go to the auto parts store and buy new. So again, this is Rambo, and this is the first video of my brand new channel we're gonna do, highlighting my work on this 99 Chevy Tahoe 5.7 liter V8 4-wheel drive. It did have 175,000 miles on it when I bought it, and now we're up to 185,000, so it's been about a year and 10,000 miles, and I thought it was a good time to get on YouTube and sing my praises for Cranky Ape. In fact, I like Cranky Ape so much, I got my Cranky Ape hat on as a walking advertisement for the company, because they absolutely rock. And $850 for this bad boy was a great deal for me. I'm very happy with this, and I highly recommend Cranky Ape if you're in a region or area where you can go pick the vehicles up and inspect them better. You also could have them shipped to you if you decided to go that way. But we got lots of videos coming for this truck, and we're gonna get into it, including speakers. We gotta redo the sound system. That's not very good at all. And yeah, so back to the fact that you can't test drive it. Well, that's the reason why you have the option of getting some good deals, because there is quite a bit of risk, and without risk there really is no reward. So that keeps bids down, especially with older trucks. People are a little bit leery, without driving it first. You never know what you're getting into. But I should mention here too, while I had my service record, these are all the things that Metropolitan Airport Commission had already done, and they had maintained every 3,000 miles. They're doing oil changes, they're doing fluids, brakes, transmission fluid, differential steering, batteries, tires, lube, fuel filter, air filter, coolant, and they came with the service list right in the truck, and I love that. And that's why I'm going for these fleet vehicles when I do buy in my past 3 vehicles have been that way. I really don't see myself going back to Craigslist for a vehicle ever again, or Facebook Marketplace for that matter. And so here's just some of the things that I've done. You know, I replaced my headlight covers, I've replaced turn signals, I flushed my transfer case, CV axle assemblies I mentioned, replaced blower motor, I did driver's side window motor assembly. That was a junkyard find. I just had to pull the motor out and replace that for this door, or the window, driver's window that I'm able to get down. Of course, recharged the AC, which is blowing cold, and then I did replace my heat climate control assembly module, new. And then I got the seats here out of the junkyard, some new vinyl seats, and we'll make another video talking about that. But this is just a short introduction to get you all hyped up and ready for my new channel, which we're going to be pumping out content regarding everything for the 99 Chevy Tahoe named Rambo. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and be on the lookout. Make sure to subscribe. We're going to start pumping out videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.